Welcome to the Snake Pit.
Alright, ready for a knife vid? Harbor Freight 8-inch survival / hunting knife. I'm just curious about this thing. I want to see if I can deconstruct this. I want to see if I can pull the blade out of here, out of the handle, see what's holding it in. It can't be a full tang because this is one of those old school style survival knives that pretty much all of us ordered out of the back of a magazine back in the 70s or even 80s, right? It's got the compass, matches, fishing hook, fishing line, sewing kit, because if you pop a button out in the field, that's crisis mode. And it looks like a little bit of paper there for to strike the matches on. It says it's lightweight aluminum handle, precision sharpened 8-inch stainless steel blade. So let's see what makes this tick. Now these things are like, at Harbor Freight, they're like $9 to $10 normally. Caught this one on sale. I think it was like $6 a few sales ago. It's been sitting in the box, but they run these on sale all the time, pretty much any holiday. Item number 61733. So without further ado, when a knife comes in a blister pack like this, you know quality. Let's take that out too. I ripped my instructions. Okay, whatever. I guess not really instructions. Anyway, first off, the sheath, just some really, I mean, it'll do the job, I reckon, but it's just some really cheap kind of fabric-y nylon. I don't even know if it's real nylon material, but it does come with a sheath. And oh, there we go. Looks like we have a set screw holding this blade in, so I'll be trying to remove that here shortly. Let's dump out the contents first. This is kind of a trip down memory lane. Compass. Now that, if it's functional, and it does look like it. Let's see if it turns back. Yeah, I mean, it's not the highest quality compass, it's just a floating, so you got to make sure it's not bound up whenever you got to hold them pretty level. That looks pretty accurate right there, orientation wise. So I mean, that is useful. Let's see here, we got a little rubber gasket right there, kind of nice little O-ring. This cordage that's not paracord, so it's just some simple nylon cord, I guess. That could be replaced. I mean, survival knife, you want some paracord, right? Let's get the goodie pack out. Goodie pack, come on. So make sure you have your needle nose. Now imagine, okay, so it's all packaged like that. You want to make sure you got some way of getting that packaging out. I could have probably banged it a little harder, but let's take a look at this first in our knife deconstruction vid. See what we're dealing with here. Some very cheap matches. Looks like we do get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches. That one's already halfway broken. You got your striking patch there, and just a really generic fishing hook and line, and of course the all-important sewing kit with 2 buttons. Obviously you could replace the contents of this and pack it up a little with a little bit better items, maybe a ferro rod type of situation or something like that. Okay, let's just kind of, this is supposed to be like super sharp. I know that's not a legit test, but it needs some sharpening. At least mine does. Let's see this aluminum handle here. Just seeing how if it's all machined as one part. It does kind of look like it. Does look like that, like it to me. So let me try to remove the set screw, and we can see. Let me see if you can see down in there. That's gonna be hard to see. Let's do that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There it is. Alright, that was a 2.5 metric Allen key. And ooh. Dang, mine is in there good. Alright. I really thought it was just going to slip right out, honestly. So I've heard tales of these things just coming right apart. But, you know, it's slightly loose. Haven't been able to pull it out, so let's see if we can bang it out a little bit. This ain't the best setup. There we go. Alright. Let's take a look at what we got. There it is, the Harbor Freight 8-inch survival / hunting knife, deconstructed for your pleasure, for your amusement, for your curiosity. Hopefully it satisfies that. It satisfied my curiosity, just seeing how this thing is held together, what's inside the handle, and potential weak points there. Yeah, so the set screw is basically what holds the knife blade in, and you can see, if I get it to show up on camera, just that little tip goes all the way through, and that's what's burying itself on the inside of the handle there. Now this handle, to me, it is one piece on this one. I'm thinking some earlier models might have been a two-piece setup. This one is a one-piece, and which is nice, aluminum, so that's good. You know, we know it's not going to be full tame because they have a compartment to hide your goodies in, your survival goodies. So that leads me into my questions. I'm going to put this back together on a separate vid, but I want to make it better. Tinker with it, if you will. You know, so the simplest solution to try to prevent this set screw from backing out, obviously, it has no thread locker on it, which is amazing. I mean, so putting some thread locker on there, that might actually do the trick, pretty much. Making sure it's tight. And as far as the components inside here, compass, not going to be able to change that out really, but I think it will do the job if you hold it level enough. You know, what other things would you like to see inside this handle? What would be better than what we see here? Post your comments below if you have any suggestions on that. If you have any suggestions on your preferred method to making this, you know, a better setup. I do have a drill press. Yeah. Maybe I could drill all the way through, put some type of pin in it. I'm sure there are videos out there of people doing this. If you know of one, post it down below. If you don't see it show up, post me another comment. That way I can check the YouTube spam filter, whatever. A lot of times when you post a link to another vid, it makes me mad because it goes right into that little hold for review folder. So if I don't see it, you know, within 30 days, it gets deleted out. So, but I welcome that if it's a good vid. Share it, you know. That's cool. So I'm going to go look at those myself. And yeah, kind of a fun little project now. Little $6 to $9 knife, basically, survival knife. Nostalgia from the 70s and 80s if you were a kid back then, growing up with one of these. I never took one apart. I think the one I had was plastic handle, but maybe it was a nylon. I don't know. I don't know anything about knives back then for sure. This one's definitely probably better than what we had because this is aluminum. And you know, I need to sharpen that up a little bit, make it better. Tinker around with it, have fun with it, right? So thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me on the channel here. Really appreciate that. Appreciate anyone that hits the subscribe button type of thing. And we'll see you on the next vid. Boom.